How are we doing today?
Good.
All right. I want to take a quick survey of the room and see what we're working with here. Who knows what they're doing after they graduate? All right. I guess my first question should have been, what grade is this? I'm not sure.
Seniors.
Seniors and juniors.
Seniors, juniors. Okay. So again, let me see those hands again. Come on. There we go. All right. So you. What's your plan after high school? Doctor. Okay. Who else? You?
I'm going to counseling for drug addicts and all.
Okay. All right. What about you? You pondering a lot. What you got going?
I plan, I don't know what I plan. I mean, I dance and maybe psychology.
Okay. Let me get one more student. Who's that brave one? Do the last one. All right. Come on.
Well, I'm going to apply for summer jobs and start college.
Okay. So was that summer job last year until you retire?
No.
Or so
Just
let's.
meanwhile,
Okay. So what's that ultimate thing?
to go to college.
Okay, but what are you gonna do there?
I'll study business administration.
Business administration. Okay, now, do you guys know how you guys are gonna get through it? Paying for it, studying, time? Or are we just gonna live it up the whole time? Do whatever we want to do and just say, forget this, I'm doing me. Is that what we got going on today? A little bit? Okay, so we got a lot of ambition and it looks like no preparation. Right? So my question is, what are you going to do right now? You're at the end of the rope. Time for preparation is almost over. And you're basically walking a very tight line. Because if you guys don't even have a plan, how are you guys even going to get into the college? I mean, who's taking the SAT?
Who has taken?
Who has taken and at least passed the SAT or the ACT to a point where you can probably be accepted into a college or university? Okay. So, there's a lot of ambition here again, but there's absolutely no preparation, and the time is ticking. And from this survey of the room, most of you guys won't even be able to go to the school that's got its name on this school. That school is approximately $30,000 or so per year. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys are aware of that. So the next option would be the public higher education system, the UC system, Cal State system, community college system. And which of you guys are aware of the budget situation in California? How many people know what Facebook is? So, we got a class who has a lot of ambition, who is unprepared, unaware of a budget situation that affects them, but they know what Facebook is. Too short. One of the things that you guys might want to be made aware of is the fact that we are in a growing deficit. Anybody know what deficit is? Basically, when our assembly people or big companies, they do a yearly budget. And when you hear the term deficit, that means that they are planning to go further into debt. And the state of California's deficit is nearing the state into a moment to where they're going to have to file for bankruptcy soon. Due to this, most of the state funding that's used for public higher education systems has been basically stripped away. You are in threat of being put into an institution that's about to go private. But again, we have a lot of ambition and no preparation. So what do you guys think about that? How do you guys expect to get careers, move on in life, and you haven't even prepared for it now? Frankly, it's too late. So, as you guys prepare to leave this institution onto another one, further your degrees, further your education in a place where they're going to require a lot of you. And it's going to cost you more than what it cost the people to do the same thing even just 10 years ago. Are you guys prepared to actually walk into a higher education system and function in it properly? So, one of the things that we would like to discuss today is the fact that, yes, we're in a budget, yes, tuition is constantly going up, not even by year, 2 times a year even, it goes up. Because what our tuition is at Cal State Northridge is directly affected by the state allocated part of their budget. So anytime the state says we're going to take money out of the CSU system, we're going to take money out of the community college system, they're going to take money out of any type of system that deals with public education past high school, that's directly affected out of your pockets. So one of the things that Mr. Bruce is going to be speaking about is a community that basically looks into the current situation for public schools after high school. It keeps you updated, since most of you guys use Facebook, luckily, it's on Facebook. It keeps you guys updated, and it'll give you information to at least help you get by. Help you try to survive this time. Because for the most part, it's going to be a challenging and demanding time of your life. You're going to be under pressure, and you absolutely will have no choice but to complete it. Some of you might even think about quitting. But then after you quit, you might be in an extreme amount of debt. And then basically, it's over. So, Mr. Bruce.
Hi everybody, my name is Raymond. I'm going to be talking to you about this social community that has been created in order to help give incoming college students, current college students, and alumni different resources and how to just basically get through college, get your degree, okay? Because the biggest problems that happen is that when you get into college, you're going to have a world of opportunity. And what a lot of my friends have done, and I miss them dearly, but they basically blew their opportunity. And they're not with me now as I make this journey, to get my bachelor's degree and all that. Another thing that this community does is that it helps give insight and information about what's currently going on with the CSU systems as far as concerning tuition increases. Very important. Not everybody can afford to pay college. Tuition and all that, books, things like that. Where is our budget money going? How can we come together, make a stand, and ask for what we should deserve, which is free education when we get to college, things of that nature. What this community is called, you all should write this down so you can check it out on Facebook. It's Shout Out Scholars, SOS. Please, I'll write it down for you. But basically what it is a way for current students and for alumni to basically help kids like you who are coming into college but you don't know what to expect, you don't know how you're going to have to budget your money, how you're going to have to pay for tuition. It gives you insight and an idea of what to expect, and also how you can, and most importantly, prepare yourself for what's to come. Because unfortunately, you may think that it takes 4 years to get a degree, but with the way that we're going and the way that this economy is going, it's going to eventually take 6 years. That's 6 years of tuition instead of 4, and that's a major issue, okay? So please, I ask you, go check this Facebook page out. It's gonna help prepare you and get you ready for what to expect. And so that you can not make the same mistakes that I've seen a lot of my friends make, okay? You all have the opportunity to do whatever you want. You don't have to, people have told you that you may not or may be able to do something. You can do whatever you want. And the biggest step into achieving your goals in life is to prepare. And that's what this Shout Out Scholars SOS page on Facebook helps you do. It's gonna get you ready and what to expect once when you enter into the real world, which is it's gonna be college. It's gonna be a real experience. So please, prepare yourselves now. This is the most important. If you haven't been preparing yourself at all, now is the time to get yourself ready, know what to expect, and also, probably the biggest thing that this SOS page is going to help us do is going to help us fight back. So that way, we are going to be able to bring it back down to a 4-year plan to graduate. You won't be spending all that money on tuition because, you know, not everybody has that money. And you're also going to be able to, most likely, you're going to learn something in and of yourself because you can go out, you can research, and you can take what you have found and you can post it on the SOS page to help any other students that may be in the same position help shed light onto like what they might expect, okay? So it's fully interactive, and I highly suggest that you guys check it out, honestly. It's only going to help you. So don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, please. Dante.
So you guys are probably like, why do you do this? Because I was in you guys' shoes before. You guys trying to get here. I'm alumni here. And me graduating from here, it was just like, oh man, I graduated from 32nd Street. Woo, life's gonna be good now. But now, from me graduating from here, and from now, me being a senior and being in class of 2012, Cal State Northridge, it's been a long journey. But what he has explained to you, it wasn't easy. We've been going through this budget cuts for a minute, but it just got harder. When we first got into school, when I first got into school, it was like maybe 2,000, about 2,000 maybe, 1,800 for tuition. Now it's 3,400 a semester. It's expensive. So it keeps on going up and up and up and up and up. Now my question is to you guys is, who knows what ethic is? What is ethics? What does that mean? Anybody? Ethics.
Like work ethics?
Yeah.
Like
Work
drive?
Like a drive?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, going to the Webster Dictionary, work ethics is a set of moral principles, a theory or system of moral values. Now, having some type of work ethics, you guys need to use that now. You guys should have been using that in middle school. You guys might be like, oh, work ethics, okay, whatever. But it will take you a long ways. If you guys use the work ethics now, when you guys get to college, it'll be nothing. It'll be nothing. What he said was, I've been seeing a lot of freshmen go away, drop out, because they thought partying. They thought partying, hanging out with their friends. They thought that was the thing to do. But by me being in school and by me really using my work ethics, and a gentleman that we both know of, Jay Thomas, he's a member of Kappa Psi, and basically he really speaks strongly about work ethics. And so when I heard him speak about that, it really got to me, because through high school and through college, I had my ups and downs, and you know, but I always had tenacity. Always had tenacity in going forward and making sure that I reach my goal. You know, and you guys can do the same thing. You know, we're here to help you guys. This SOS, Shout Out to Scholars, is a really good site for you guys to get on, because you guys are juniors and seniors, and you guys really need to be doing research, man. You guys need to take a stand. We're actually looking up to you guys, and you guys are hope to make this change. You know, it really is. You know, and so I'm gonna leave you with this. This would be your defining moment. Will you still be here when it's all over? Something for you guys to think about. This is your defining moment. Will you guys still be here when it's all over? Alright? Thank you guys.